The Euphrates River has sustained millions of people across Turkey, Syria, and Iraq for more than 10,000 years. In this video, we'll explore the mysteries of the Euphrates River and its connection to the end of the world. Join us to learn what's happening and what it means for the future of humanity. The Euphrates River is a fascinating and historically significant body of water that begins its journey in Turkey and follows through Syria and Iraq, eventually joining the Tigris before it empties into the Persian Gulf. This 1,700-mile-long river has an average basin size of 190,000 square miles, making it the longest river in Western Asia. One of the most impressive features of the Euphrates River is its unique ecosystem. Original vegetation, such as the xeric woodland in the mountains of southeast Turkey, still thrives along the river. Along the river's coast, you can also find a variety of plants and trees, including rose, plum, and pistachio trees. In drier environments, cereal grains like wheat, rye, and oat are common. The river's water level is at its highest during April to May due to the increased rainfall and melting runoff. But the true magnificence of the Euphrates River is in its historical importance. The river was home to many ancient cities, including Sippar, Nippur, and Kirkuk, which relied on the river's fertile soil and wealth. The first mention of the Euphrates River dates back to the mid-3rd millennium BC, found in cuneiform texts in Shuruppak and pre-Sargonic Nippur, where it was referred to as Baranuna. The river's name is also spelled similarly to Sippar, another ancient city located in Iraq, which suggests that the two were deeply connected in importance and divinity. The Euphrates River also holds deep significance for both Christians and Muslims as a symbol of the end of the world. In the book of Revelation, the Bible contains a prophecy about the great Euphrates River, which is believed to dry up before the end of the world. What's even more chilling is that the Bible states that 4 fallen angels are imprisoned beneath the river, and when the Euphrates dries up, they will be released to kill 1/3 of mankind. With the river currently almost dry, this prophecy seems more relevant than ever. Islamic tradition also holds the belief that the river will dry up before the end of the world. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The hour will not come to pass before the river Euphrates dries up, to unveil the mountain of gold for which people will fight. 99 out of 100 will die in the fighting, and every man amongst them will say, 'Perhaps I may be the only one to remain alive.'" Prophet Muhammad also said, "The time is near when the river Euphrates will dry up to unveil a treasure of gold. Whoever may be alive at that time should not take anything out of it." The prophecies are so unsettling that they send shivers down the spine and raise the question, could the end of the world really be right around the corner? According to both religions, the drying up of the Euphrates River will trigger a catastrophic war. If this prophecy is accurate, it begs the question, how much time do we have left? Stay tuned to find out. And also, don't forget to subscribe to Space Unearthed. Apart from its religious connotations, the Euphrates River is also historically and geographically important. According to some scholars, the Garden of Eden was located between the Tigris and the Euphrates. This belief is also shared by some people, who consider the Euphrates as a symbol of the beginning of civilization. Have you ever wondered how the cradle of civilization came to be? The ancient land of Mesopotamia was named after the Greek term for the land between the rivers, which refers to the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Located primarily in modern-day Iraq, but also spanning into parts of Syria, Turkey, and Iran, this region was the birthplace of complex societies and innovations such as writing, elaborate architecture, and government bureaucracies, making it the origin and starting point of human civilization. But why did Mesopotamia become such a hotbed of innovation and progress? It all started with the twin sources of water, the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Their regular flooding made the surrounding land exceptionally fertile, providing the perfect environment for agriculture to take root. This agricultural revolution, also known as the Neolithic Revolution, began nearly 12,000 years ago and transformed human life across the globe. And it all started in Mesopotamia. As people began cultivating plants and domesticating animals, they could settle in one place and form permanent villages. These small settlements eventually grew into early cities, where many of the characteristics of civilization began to take shape, such as concentrated populations, monumental architecture, communication, division of labor, and different social and economic classes. In short, Mesopotamia was the cradle of human civilization, the birthplace of countless innovations that have shaped the course of human history. So the next time you're marveling at an ancient architectural wonder or reading a history book, remember that it all started in the fertile land between the Tigris and Euphrates. However, once a vital source of water for millions of people, the Euphrates River is rapidly drying up. But what's causing it? Sadly, the reasons are numerous and complex. From multiple dams and water policies to droughts and misuse, the river is under siege. For families in Iraq who depend on it, the situation is critical. The river has always been a lifeline, but now it's a source of desperation as they struggle to find water. While there are many factors contributing to the river's decline, low rainfall is the main culprit. In Iraq, the country is in the midst of its worst drought in history, and this is only made worse by climate change and rising temperatures. This is a problem that's been plaguing the region for decades, and the situation is only getting worse. Over 7 million people are affected by the river drying up, and the consequences are catastrophic. Crops are failing, and over 800 families have been forced to leave their homes and abandon their farms. It's not just the Euphrates that's in trouble either. The Tigris, another biblical river, is also losing water and drying out. The government reports that the Tigris and the Euphrates rivers could go completely dry by 2040. But did you know that there's also a whole world beneath the river that has been hidden for centuries? Archaeologists have been exploring the area for decades, and what they've discovered is nothing short of astounding. In fact, it has been said that the Euphrates River Valley is one of the most important archaeological sites in the world. One of the most impressive discoveries made by archaeologists is a massive network of canals and tunnels that were built under the river by the ancient Mesopotamians. These structures were used to transport water to farms and settlements, and they were built using some of the most advanced engineering techniques of their time. But the tunnels and canals are just the beginning. Archaeologists have also uncovered ancient temples, palaces, and burial sites dating back to the time of the Babylonians and the Assyrians. These ancient ruins provide us with a glimpse into the lives of people who lived in this region thousands of years ago. One of the most exciting discoveries made by archaeologists is the ancient city of Mari, which was one of the most important cities in the ancient world. It was a hub of trade and commerce, and it was home to some of the most magnificent buildings of its time. The city was rediscovered in the 1930s, and since then, archaeologists have been working tirelessly to uncover its secrets. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out our other video on the deadly discovery made in Australia. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.